So ADHD or not, sure. So some people are not diagnosed. What's happening now is more females are being diagnosed than ever before, or they just met, in the past, they weren't looked at, and it was mostly in young males and older males that were presenting with ADHD. The symptoms usually come around at age 8, as things are changing and our food quality is not as optimal. We have a lot of preservatives in our food. It's actually presenting at younger ages. So ADHD can positively impact your energy levels and creativity and create challenges in other areas. Building a balanced brain is key to maintaining a healthy edge or advantage. Whether you are diagnosed with ADHD or you have ADHD symptoms, you may experience difficulty filling out forms, getting things done, being on time. So either super early or super late, have overwhelm, procrastination, social anxiety, performance anxiety, or simply following instructions may be challenging. So what we hear can be opposite of what's being said. And that's going because our brain is so busy, we miss certain words, or we're just actually tagging certain words when people are talking. And it's like, oh, we're paying attention all of a sudden. So we really miss the whole body of the conversation. And also to our brain biochemistry can also help us delete words, or words can trigger us to have certain meaning that actually isn't there. So there's a sense of defiance that you can do it all on your own for ADHD. And there's a certain thing, another thing, it can be also argumentative. So opposite day. So somebody says, yes, that's black. You're like, well, no, not quite. And so what that does is actually change conversations with people and then puts people on being more defensive. So our language can trigger us, but how we speak to people can also be triggered. And the ADHD brain, because it is different, the person does know they're different, and they often think they're very special. And they are special because every person actually is unique and special. But what often happens with ADHD people is they end up interrupting people because they already think they know what the person's going to say. They're bored with what the person's talking about, so they actually want to speed it along, and again end up appearing rude. And it's not that the ADHD person wants to be rude. It's actually part of the brain that's doing that. And once we balance that out and get like strategies in, it actually stops happening. So we stay present and not ahead of our conversations with other people. So people feel connected to us instead of disconnected. And right now, disconnection is really, really rampant with social media. Although it's supposed to bring us closer together, it's actually taking some people further apart.